Today we're going to be looking at Dana White's new Power Slap League. That's right, it's the Dana White Power Slap League. Nice one, Dana. I'm excited to see what this new Power Slap League is all about. As of right now, I think there's a 0% chance I will ever watch this. Let's see if this video changes our mind.
The Power Slap table is rising. The UFC Apex is buzzing. Welcome to Power Slap from the fight.
Just right off the bat, this is so ridiculous to have a hype video about people just slapping each other. Did you see how intense she was? Just
of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada.
This sport that we're about to be in.
I can't. Just a guy in his hotel room. They're bringing out like top class scientific facilities to test the slap strength.
This sport that we're about to be in, it will be up there with boxing. It'll be up there with karate.
There is no world where this sport becomes as big as boxing or karate. There are probably hundreds of millions of kids out there right now training for karate. There's no world where slapping each other in the face reaches that level of artistry.
I've been through a lot in my life, growing up on the streets, so I deal with whatever comes.
There ain't gonna be no chance of me quitting.
I was brought up in a quite rough area.
I love how just everyday looking all these people are. When you watch a UFC fight, they're like, oh shit, these people have been training for years. Every person I've seen in this video looks like they could have been at a bar 2 hours before this shoot.
I came out here to do one job and one job only, and that's to put on a show.
Came out here to do one job, and that's to put on a show. This has to get boring really quick. I think seeing someone get slapped maybe 4 times is okay. But if that's all that's happening, there's no variation, how does that not die instantly? I'm already bored.
Nobody touch me. I'm untouchable, baby.
Well, you are touchable because it's part of the rules. They also get to slap you.
This is where we're going to separate the men from the boys.
This is how you separate the men from the boys. Taking turns slapping each other. This seems like something you would do in 7th grade. This is a boy action.
I don't care who you are or what you're about. Dude, you better watch out.
I feel like you better watch out implies that there will be some sort of surprise. There's no surprise. You're going to get slapped. You know what's happening.
Dude, you better watch out.
Hit me with your
That is insane. I like seeing somebody get knocked out, but I don't like seeing somebody get knocked out if they just have to stand there and take it. Just kind of feels sad. That was just a compilation of a bunch of people getting CTE in the dumbest way possible. This feels like it should be produced in somebody's backyard, and I think that's where it should stop. I don't think Dana White should get involved. I love how many chairs there are for that little amount of people. Do you think Dana White was prepared to have this many people care about the Power Slap League?
What's up, guys? Thanks for coming today. Really appreciate it. So this all started for me back in 2017. I started seeing some of these slap videos on social media.
This guy's just so rich. Yeah, I was browsing through World Star Hip Hop and I saw a couple people just slapping each other and I thought, I could throw $1 billion at this. I could call it white power too.
Some of these have 300 million views. So I started thinking, obviously this thing really works for social media, but I thought it would be good for television too if done the right way.
You think it's gonna be good for television? Sure, I'll watch a TikTok of a guy getting slapped. There's no world where I'm gonna commit an hour of my day to watching people slap each other.
So I reached out to my guys, Frank and Lorenzo.
Hey Frankie, hey Lorenzo, you like watching people slap each other? You wanna throw a bunch of money at this? Let's do it. Let's have some fun.
For this thing to be a real sport, it needs to be regulated by the Athletic Commission. And the most important thing to us with everything is always the health and safety.
Oh yeah, the health and safety is the most important thing to you, Dana. Give your UFC athletes some health insurance. They're contract workers, aren't they? They gotta buy their own health insurance. You like health and safety? You just started a league where people have to get slapped in the face as hard as possible, and they're not allowed to defend themselves. You care about the health and safety? You sure about that?
The sport is now legit, and now we had to go out and find a television partner. So That's why I'm here today to announce to you guys that we've done a deal for an 8-episode series that's going to air on TBS.
This is not lasting. TBS. No offense to TBS. This is a sport, though. Dana White is already partnered with ESPN. That means he surely went to ESPN first and said, what do you think? And ESPN said no. And then he surely had to have gone to CBS, ABC, NBC, Fox, TNT probably. Surely went to Amazon Prime. And they all said no. They all said no. There's no world where TBS was the first people they went to.
Who's got the first question?
I don't know what else to say, man. This shit sucks. Who's got a question?
You touched on it a little bit there, but you're obviously an extremely busy man, got a lot going on with the UFC. Why do you feel like this is something that you want to dip your toe into when you obviously have so many other successful ventures going on?
That is a good question. What are you doing, Dana? Why are you doing this?
It's actually a great question. I'm really into this. I like it.
That's the answer that somebody gives when they're not really sure about what they're doing. Yeah, I'm really into this. I like it. I really like it. And here's the thing.
And I think it'll work. The other thing is this stuff's going on. I know that when we announced this, there was a lot of concerns about health and safety with some guys. Us getting involved guarantees that it's going to be much safer. This is going to continue to go on.
Oh, okay. This is the stance Dan is taking. Yeah, people are doing heroin on the streets anyway. I just think I might as well profit from it. It's going to go on either way. I just thought I might as well make some money.
Frank will run the day-to-day operations. We have weekly slap meetings already that are going on at the office. And I don't know, I guess I'm just demented. I don't know what's wrong with me. Last thing I need is another job, but here I am.
At least he admitted that he's demented. Look, now Frank's just kind of awkwardly standing there. Nobody really wants to talk to Frank. Dana White said, Frank, come on out here and stand so they can look at you. He didn't hand the mic to Frank. He didn't say some words, Frank. He just said, Frank, come stand right here so everyone knows who you are.
How long are the episodes? 30 minutes, 1 hour? Do you know?
Yeah, it'll be an hour.
And just reading over
Dana just realized, like, he just looked over like, oh, Frank's just standing there now? What do we do?
I'm curious about the fouls. What constitute an illegal windup?
Frank, you want to show him an illegal windup?
Yeah, here we go.
So each participant calls their hand before they slap, so you could go left or righty. And you have to call 1, 2, or 3. 1 is you land your slap on 1. 2 would be 1 windup, and 3 would be 2 windups, and then you land. So an illegal windup would be hitting, inconsistent with what you called.
Oh, God, this sport is not going to be good. Even Dana White, look at his face after that explanation. This shit's going to suck. This shit is going to suck, but I'm going to make a lot of money.
Talk about the defenders here, and it says flinching, blocking, delay of match. In your mind, what constitutes good defense in power slap?
These guys that have been doing this for a long time, there actually is technique to it. You can actually roll with the slap. They know how to, defend, brace.
Boom. You see that hesitation right there? That's how you know they can't really defend themselves. It took him 3 seconds to figure out the word defend. Defend themselves? They can't really do much, but just let it happen. It's going to be fine. I'm going to make a lot of money. Who cares? It doesn't matter that they're going to get CTE. It doesn't matter that they're losing 20 years of their life. I'm going to make money. Just let it happen.
There's actually technique to this thing, believe it or not.
I don't believe it at all. Avoid going like this into their slap. That's the whole technique, is just don't throw your head into their slap and make it worse.
And again, the most important thing, the health and safety aspect of this thing. And if you look at our reputation when it comes to health and safety, we're hoping that this opens up.
He didn't really. He said, when you look at our reputation when it comes to health and safety, and then stopped the sentence. When you look at our record of health and safety, and then he went, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Yeah, we're hoping this opens up.
What was that initial call with Lorenzo and Frank like, right? Because you call them up and say, hey, I want to start a slap league. That might shock some people. What was that initial call like? Were they in already?
Yeah, I started showing them some of the videos that I was looking at. And let me tell you what, the Fertittas just don't jump into anything.
Everybody knows that. Everyone knows the Fertittas just don't jump into anything. Yeah, everyone knows the Fertittas just don't jump into anything. I just got to say, this guy's fit is immaculate. Look at this guy. What a stone cold fox.
We're gonna come out of this 8-episode series with world rankings.
Will you have world champions as well, or after the fact?
After that, yeah, then we'll start getting into guys fighting. We actually have a belt. We got the belt here? Oh, we blew that one. We should have brought the belt. We actually have a belt.
Fuck, we should have brought the fucking belt. God damn it. People are gonna make fun of us. We have a belt. We literally have a belt. Also, like, Dana White blowing so... Oh, fuck, we blew that one. It just shows how little he gives a fuck about this thing. He was like, fuck. I should have brought the belt. That would have been good. Whatever.
You know, do you see this perhaps being a traveling event?
No world this travels. Come on.
But do you see this perhaps going globally?
Globally is the word she just used.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is big right now in Russia and Poland. And
yeah, that makes sense that that's where it's big. It makes sense that those two places are really into watching them slap each other. No disrespect to Russians or Polish people, but there's like obviously a big fight culture in those two places.
Hey, Dana, and welcome back to New York, and congratulations on another business venture that you're starting.
This guy's so nervous to talk to Dana White.
So you basically brought a brand back from the dead when you bought the UFC in the early 2000s.
All right, buddy, chill it out.
What is the process as far as building a completely new market for a completely new sport and educating the general population on why they should pay attention to this sport?
Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, if you guys do some research and start looking around on Instagram or YouTube and look at the numbers that this stuff pulls.
Yeah, man, I have 3.3 million likes on TikTok. I've been training acting for years. Nobody thinks that it's a good idea to put me on TV right now. But I have plenty of views on social media. Doesn't mean anything.
I mean, it's perfect for social media. It is literally the perfect, couldn't have a more perfect product for social media.
I will agree. This is a really good thing for social media. It's just not good for society.
We're going to start with putting this thing on television. You start to learn about the sport, learn the rules.
There can't be that many rules. There has to be a total of 12 rules, right? You can't slap somebody in the eye. You can't have a knife. You got to call your shot. You can't flinch, can't bring a gun, can't say a slur, I guess. 6 rules. How many more are there?
And you had to grind for about 5-6 years before people got on the mixed martial arts bandwagon. Do you think the process of growing this brand is going to be a lot easier, considering that it can easily piggyback off the success of the UFC?
Mixed martial arts is a global phenomenon that people have been training for centuries. Some of these are ancient forms of combat. Nobody is signing their kids up to teach them how to slap. It's a totally different thing.
Now with social media, streaming, you know, the world is a much smaller place and a much easier time to promote something new.
Yeah, it's easy for you, Dana, but I try promoting new things all the time and it never works. So
you're the man, Dana. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
A journalist just said, "You're the man." What the fuck? You're the man, Dana.
Is there a chance maybe you get Logan Paul involved?
I like Logan, you know, and he and I have a good relationship, so who knows?
Thank you.
I wouldn't say no.
It took 16 minutes. That was the first sign of, okay, yeah, maybe. If Logan Paul is an athlete in the power slap league, this thing will take off. People would pay money to watch Logan Paul get slapped in the face. And Logan knows it, and Dana knows it, and I know it, and you know it. I would watch Logan Paul get slapped in the face.
We good? Yeah? Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you coming out today, and I'll see you at the weigh-ins.
We good? All right. See you guys. This is all bullshit. Bye. All right. That is the Dana White Power Slap League. Dana, if you need someone and you're willing to pay me a lot of money, I'd do it. You give me $50,000, I'll do this. I don't see what the benefit for you would be at all, other than I would definitely get knocked out very quickly. So that's my offer. Take it or leave it. What do you guys think? You have any ideas for Dana? If you got to this point in the video, I hope you get to become the slap world champion and get this imaginary belt. And I love you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.